All right, here's my motivational message of the day. I want to just remind everybody that greatness comes from being tested. Greatness comes from rising above the difficulties and the adversities. Greatness comes from riding through the tough times in the markets. And the markets will test you. You can count on it. They will test you every single time. You learn nothing from trades that you put on and they instantly go in your direction. You learn everything from trades that test you, that test your ability to withstand the stress, that test your ability and your patience, and to stick to your convictions and to be able to manage things that are not going well. Somebody asked me a question via email saying or asking how I deal with situations where my analysis maybe turned out to be wrong, or maybe where conditions have changed. Now, in pretty much every situation, if you employ the right management of that position, if you prudently average your cost, okay, and if you have a concise understanding of the market composition, that is, who is in there, who is long, who is short, what are the conditions of the market, what is the market sentiment. If you do those things, and if you stay patient, and if you stay calm, and if you stay focused, even in a situation where conditions have changed, or maybe where your initial assessment or analysis of the market was incorrect, you should still be able to work out of that position without a loss. Now, again, I have repeated this many, many times. Repetition is very important because that is how we learn. The market will test you. The only easy trade you will ever have will be the trade you just closed out for a profit. Every single time you get into a position, you will have to go through some adversity or some testing by the market or some difficulty or some stressful situation. This never gets easy. I'm going to tell you that again. It never gets easy. I've been doing this for almost 40 years. If anyone tells you this is easy, then, they are leading you down the wrong path and they simply do not know what they are talking about. And finally, on the point of stop losses are losses, and if you work with stop losses, you have chosen to lose. I said losing is a choice. You can choose to lose or you can choose to win, like I do. Stop losses are also a form of giving up. They are a form of quitting. They are used by quitters because the quitters do not want to grind through the stress and the pain and the worry that comes with any position. They'd rather bail out and temporarily relieve themselves of those feelings, those emotions. However, those emotions will well up the very next time. And when they make a profitable trade where there has been a stop loss implemented but it wasn't hit, they think they are learning from that, but they are not. You learn nothing when things go in your direction and everything is sweet and wonderful. You learn everything from the grind. You learned everything from slugging it out. The way to think about trading is like fighting or any high-level competition. If you quit, the game is over. The real winners are the ones who can dig down deep and find that extra ounce of effort and that extra ounce of determination and grind through it. And those are the ones who come out the winners, who never lose faith. Never lose faith. If you quit, it's over. Stop losses are a form of quitting. They're for weak people. You don't need stop losses for money management. And by the way, that is poor money management. All right? And it's not risk management. You go on to the next trade, you lose. Like I said yesterday, I've been doing this a long time. I was a member of 4 exchanges. I knew so many guys who started out on the floor and they ended up having to quit and they went back to their careers, whatever it was, accountants or dentists or, clerks in a retail store. They couldn't make it because they quit. Because they quit. And because they embrace all that false wisdom and education that is put out there about how to trade successfully. It's all wrong. It's all wrong. So remember, greatness comes as a result of the test, as a result of facing adversity. If you are willing to do that, and it's a simple choice that you make, you're either willing to do that or you're not willing to do that. And if you say you're willing to do that, when it happens, if you give up, if you say, I can't take it anymore, if you say, I gotta quit, it's better to just be honest about it. Like I had some people say, look, I gotta quit. I can't take this. I can't hit. But don't make excuses. Don't make excuses like, oh, I'm not making enough money to support myself. Why? Because you put $1,000 in your account. You're making 60% return at 600. I can't live on 600, Mike. What do you think you're going to make with $1,000? $500,000 a year? Come on, people, stop whining. Stop whining. Get serious. All right? This is a business. Act professional. Control yourself. Manage yourself. It's absolutely doable. Many of you are going to drop out. Some are going to make it, and you're going to make it very, very big. And I'm going to be reading about you at some point down the road. Fantastic. See everybody later. Bye.